Aloha, nirashaimase. Welcome to Sup-Sapporo, Dosanko Live. This is Chad and Jamie hanging in Sapporo, Japan. Thanks for joining us. If you're back and like what you heard, please support us and hit that subscribe button. Mahalo.
Hello.
Hello. All right.
Greetings.
Episode 5.
Whoa, 5. Wow, it seems like just yesterday we started this podcast, yeah?
Yeah, it's been good. It went by quick.
All right. So hope everybody's doing very good. How's life? How's life treating you, Chad?
It's good, man. I just came back from an izakaya like maybe 10 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. Very good. Izakaya, Japanese bar.
Izakaya.
What did you have to eat? What did you drink, man?
So my what happened? My wife's aunt came down from the countryside. So she lives in the countryside, like it's really nothing there. It's just fields of potatoes and sheep. So she came to the city to visit. Potatoes and sheep.
Nice. Potatoes and sheep.
Yeah. So she came and we had some dinner at an izakaya.
Nice.
Yeah. All you can drink for 2 hours. And we ordered some. Yeah, it's good, man. I'm pretty slammed right now. But what did we eat? We ate, oh my God, I can't remember. Oh, we had some yakitori and some
yakitori's good, man.
Fried food, like nankotsu, which is chicken cartilage, but they kind of bread it and deep fry it so it's crunchy. And then you got the cartilage inside.
I don't know if I had that. That cartilage thing tripped me out, dude. When they had it here, I thought it was chicken, so I ordered it and I was eating. I was like, wait a minute, is this the cartilage of the chicken? What's up with this, dude? And
Man,
we're like,
great.
You like it? When I first had it, I was like, kind of. It was all right when I first had it. I was like, what the hell is this? And then fried chicken. They had a chicken skin.
Yeah.
Which normally I like chicken skin, but the way they do it over here was a little strange at first. I mean, I got used to it now, but like I definitely don't crave chicken cartilage.
Which one did you have though? They kind of prepare it in 2 ways. So they have one where they bread it and they season it and they deep fry it. So it's kind of like
that one.
Popcorn chicken. And then there's the other one where it's kind of just cartilage on a stick.
Yeah. That's the one I had.
That's the one you had? Man, next time we go, I'll order some of the deep fried cartilage. That one's good.
Right on. I'm down with that, dude. I'm down with some deep fried anything. You put deep fried anything, I'll eat it, bro.
Yeah, and we had some crab croquet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was some cream croquet and then crab. And man, I don't remember the menu. Oh, we had some ramen salad.
Oh, nice, bro. Ramen salad is good, bro.
Yeah, that was also developed in Sapporo, right? Ramen salad.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's a Sapporo food. I think Sapporo made the ramen salad.
Man, Sapporo is a really interesting place. Hokkaido in general, as far as food wise, man. There's a lot of stuff over here that you really can't get anywhere else, man. And food here is like top notch, man.
Yeah. Oh, I know. We had zangi too, which is basically karaage, Hokkaido style karaage.
Yeah, bro. Zangi is awesome, bro. Like it's just good stuff, man. That right up there is soup curry. It's like my home style, like home food, man.
Zangi.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and we had some
zangi beer.
Tempura too. Some tempura, asparagus tempura.
Oh,
and there's one more. Oh, hokke. There's deep fried hokke.
Oh, bro, hokke. Love hokke, man. Hokke is awesome fish, man. That's my go-to fish. That and sanma, bro. Oh, hokke is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what that is in English though. Do you know the English name?
Hokke is actually this. I think it's mackerel. It's a big flattened mackerel is what it is. I think
type of mackerel.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, hokke is popular in Hokkaido. It's like their staple fish. That and salmon.
Oh, bro, like barbecued hokke, dude. Oh, that's the bomb. Especially like the decent ones, like a little bit more expensive ones. Oh, I can pound like 3 or 4 of those things, man.
Nice. Yeah, man. So that's where I came from. I just came back from the izakaya.
Nice. I'm looking forward to starting going out again, man. I really haven't we really haven't eaten out in a long time, man. I can't remember. We do bring home stuff, but like as far as like eating out, really haven't ventured out yet into like eating out at a restaurant yet. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, I've been out 3 times, but this is my first time actually going out to like a drinking place, like eating and
Nice.
drinking. My first Nomihodai since
Oh,
it happened, you know.
yeah, yeah. Was it
Yeah.
packed? Was a lot of people there?
It wasn't packed, but the people that were there were happy. It
Lively.
was the
Lively.
loudest. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
so lively.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
needed to break out or something because
Yeah.
it was
I bet
crazy.
it's like I bet Hokkaido right now, the bars and the restaurants are like Osaka right now, right? It's happening.
Yeah,
Jumping.
imagine what Osaka's like.
Oh, brah. Those guys are shooting fireworks in a bar and stuff, right? Like lighting off Roman candles. Like,
Yeah, it must be going crazy over there.
yeah, dude.
But it is I think it might start to go down because there have been some clusters. Have you heard about the karaoke clusters recently?
No, I haven't been keeping up as far as like what's been happening too much. Well, what's up with the karaoke cluster? What's that?
So there's been like a small spike in corona cases and they're
Ah,
all from like lunchtime karaoke.
imagine that.
People are going to karaoke and then they're catching, whoa, I'm disappearing. Yeah. But they're
Oh,
going to lunchtime karaoke and they're just catching it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, karaoke. Who knew it was gonna be like a dangerous place, right?
Yeah, that and the nightlife, like the snack bars and the girls bars and stuff. Those
Oh, imagine
places.
that.
That's where all the incidents are happening.
Yep, yep. Boom. Watch Siskino downtown. Boom, exploding, right?
I hope not. I hope not, because
Yeah,
I really want to go out again. I want this to end.
yeah, man. I can't wait for life to get back to normal, man. It's really wearing, man. Like it's really wearing being cautious and thinking about what's happening and worrying about things, especially when you go to work, go out. I mean, it's a bit stressful, man.
Yeah, but we'll see. I'm liking this, even just this little bit of freedom or this little
Yeah,
bit of back to the regular. It's
yeah, yeah.
refreshing, you know.
Well, I think it does make the time you go out more fun. It's like, whoa, we get to go out and do something.
Yeah, it makes you realize what you missed, like what we
Yeah,
took for
yeah,
granted. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, how about you, man? What did you do?
This week, nothing much, man. I think just working, getting back to work, and that's it, man. My life's been pretty boring this week, man. All I do is go to work, come home, spend time with the fam, play music, go to sleep, start all over again. So this week has been pretty boring for me.
So you're kind of like in a schedule.
Yeah, kind of. What else did I do this week? Trying to catch up on movies. Trying to watch some movies. I watched the last Terminator movie.
The last one, I don't even
The
know
one
that.
with Sarah Connor in it. I can't remember the name of it. I
Ah,
watched
I
it.
see.
Yeah, I watched it the other night. It was all right, man.
The original Sarah Connor, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was all right. It was I think it was a nice segue from Terminator 2. I mean, have you watched it yet? Have you watched that movie?
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah,
It's
I haven't.
it's it's all right. It's definitely better than the sequels that came out after it. After was it Terminator 3 and Terminator Genesis. That one where John Connor was a cyborg. That movie was not that great, man.
I don't even think I saw that one too. But
Yeah,
I remember the director saying like just forget about all those other Terminator movies. It's one,
yeah,
two, and then this is it. This is the next one.
yep, yep, yeah. Pretty much. Forget the rest. Those are alternate realities.
It pretty much just continued the storyline.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
nice.
pretty good. It was pretty good. I think the acting was decent. It was, it's kind of segueing into a different. I think segueing into a different, probably trilogy, maybe or something. And a couple of the sequels going to be after this. That one was
Mm.
good. I watched that. I've been was patiently waiting. F is for Family season 4. I'm a big Bill Burr fan. Binged watched
Nice.
it, dying laughing, man. That's my recommended series on Netflix, man. One of my definitely favorite series. F is for Family. Bill Burr just kills me on there, man. That guy's awesome.
I love Bill Burr too, but
Yeah,
I've
Bill
never
Burr is
seen
the
that
guy.
series yet.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, binge watch it. Watch the first season. I mean, maybe it's for me. I'm older than you, so the family's in the 70s, and the father's kind of like this angry dude, and his family's dysfunctional and stuff. So like the family, just all these really funny stuff happens to them. It's in the early 70s.
I like that
I
70s
mean,
show. Is it kind of like
yeah,
Red?
yeah. Kind of like that. Kind of like that.
Oh,
Just really
nice.
angry. He's got like issues. He was in the Korean War, and his kids don't like him and stuff. It's really funny, dude. Like the
That sounds
situations that
just
he's.
like Red.
If you like the '70s show or Married with Children, like
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
around that realm, dude. Great,
Oh,
funny.
nice. Plus, I like
Yeah,
Bill
I
Burr,
bet.
so it'll have
Yeah,
that Bill Burr twist.
Bill Burr is my conscience. I swear to God. When I first heard Bill Burr a couple years ago, I swear it's like somebody went in my conscience and made a live person. Is exactly what he manifests. He turned into a real person. That's Bill Burr, man. That's my inner voice, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude's
man.
hilarious. I highly recommend checking all his specials out. His last special, that Paper Tiger, is really good. It's on Netflix too.
Yeah, yeah. I like all of them. Their whole posse. That Bill Burr, Andrew Schultz, Joe
Oh
Rogan,
yeah,
that entire group. I love them.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
great.
Cynical, no BS, non PC. That's my humor, man. I love that humor, dude. That's where I think it's more. I think it's really appropriate for this time. We live in this PC time right now where everyone's kind of like on eggshells. You can't say this about this. You can't say this about this. And those guys don't care, man. They're
Yeah,
commenting on social commentary, and they're just ripping it up, making fun of everything and every political spectrum also too. They're not just targeting like one side, right? Not just targeting the left or the right or whatever. They target everybody, which is
yeah,
nice.
yeah. It's refreshing.
Yeah,
None
I
of
dig
this
it, man.
bullshit.
Yeah, no BS, no BS, man. No BS, no political correctness. It's good stuff.
All right. Oh, did you watch that show, the one I recommended to you? The Art of Self Defense.
No. I read the synopsis though. I will. Is it on Netflix right now?
I don't think it's on Netflix. I think I saw it on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
I'll
gotta
look
find a
for
way
it,
to
dude.
watch it.
Yeah.
Bruh, it's funny, especially because you like martial arts and I like martial arts. Bruh, it's so retarded.
Nice, nice. Master Ken kind of stuff, right?
Mass. Ah, all I don't want to give away too much, but
Yeah.
like you'll probably laugh a lot about philosophy and the whole premise and everything, and then
Yeah.
you just get blown away at the end. It's
Nice.
good, man. Yeah.
Bring it on, man. I'm down for it. I'm trying to watch more movies, man. I've been out of the movie thing for a while, so I'm trying to find all of these things to watch and trying to binge watch as much as possible.
Nice.
So many movies, so many series, so little time.
Yeah, I was listening to Rogan's podcast this morning, and then there's this
Yeah.
documentary now that I want to watch. I think it's called like the Grizzly. I forgot what it was called, the Grizzly Man or the Grizzly something.
Dude, you haven't seen The Grizzly Man?
Is that what it's called, the Grizzly Man? No, I haven't, but
Grizzly
I
Man?
want to watch it.
Bro, are you talking about that guy that lives with the bears?
Yeah, that's the one.
Dude, that movie is crazy, bro.
That's a documentary, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
documentary. It's documentary. It's Warner Herzog, who is I think his
yeah.
name's Warner
That's
Herzog.
that's the guy.
Yeah, I love that director. First of all, he's a great director. I like all of his work. But this movie was crazy, bro. And they document this guy's life, and it's crazy because Warner Herzog is like narrating this film about this guy, and it's about his like self-destructive all the way to the end of whatever happens. It's an unfortunate thing, but it's probably going to happen
Yeah,
because he
that
was putting
guy's
himself in harm's
nuts.
way. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. That guy's crazy, dude. I mean, and he kind of gave up everything to get to spend time with the bears, and he really thought the bears were his friend. Man, he would stay out there for months at a time, and yeah, he would sleep out there and try to get close to the bears. And, I mean, they actually didn't think of him as a threat. He was actually like part of the background, part of like their lives, but I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, he thought he was really part of nature too much, and nature didn't think he was a part of him, part of them.
Man, just the
Yeah,
trailer itself, man. The
yeah, bro,
trailer
it's
itself.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
want to
highly
watch that.
recommend it.
Yeah.
I like Werner Herzog. I like that guy. He's a great director. He made lots of really interesting movies. He made some great movies in the '70s with that guy, a famous German actor. What was his name? Klaus Kinski. Crazy German actor. They're like had this hate love relationship, man. But I think their movies are like really interesting.
Yeah, man. I can't believe I'd never heard of this documentary before, but
Yeah,
I really
I
want to watch it.
I saw that maybe like 10 years ago.
I think that's
I
about
I
when it came out.
yeah, I think I don't remember how I heard of it, but I watched it. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It's
And then
pretty old documentary, yeah.
yeah, and the weird thing is like it's not kind of praising it's an interesting perspective. It's like an outside perspective looking at this guy. So it's the director's narrating this and asking questions and trying to figure out what's going through this guy's head. So it's kind of like an outside inside documentary as far as perspective goes. It's really really interesting.
Perspective, this guy's crazy. Is
Yeah,
there
yeah,
is there
yeah.
more to
No,
it than that?
well, you'll understand once you watch the documentary, because the way the guy is narrating it and talking about it, I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know. He's trying to dig deep what was happening with this guy, but he has his own ideas. It's just really interesting the way he does it.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely watch that soon.
Yeah, that's on the list, man. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Well, before my thing gets my throat gets too dry, we should
we should.
come by, my friend.
Today I don't have Sapporo Classic though. I'm drinking some Strong Zero pineapple, 9%.
Ooh. Oh man. Well, I got some quality fake half beer here, so it's all good, man.
All right.
Kampai.
Kampai. At least you're drinking alcohol today.
Yes, I am.
No more water for you.
I got water as backup.
The water back.
Later. Yeah, water backup.
You gotta put some whiskey in there.
Whiskey and water.
You don't drink whiskey water?
No.
You can drink whiskey with everything.
Yeah, I think yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Not really a whiskey person. I like more like if I had a hard liquor, I like vodka. I like tequila.
Vodka.
Vodka's good, man.
I can't. I can't drink vodka.
Yeah.
I'm traumatized from tequila.
No, tequila's a nasty thing, man. Like I noticed, like tequila, when you give it to the raw, that sparks like craziness in people. Yeah.
Tequila.
Yeah. It makes you do crazy things, man.
Yeah, and when I was younger, we went to my friend's uncle's house.
Yep.
And we wanted to like prove him, like prove ourselves, like we could drink with the adults. So basically, me and my friend killed an entire bottle of tequila in one night, like a few hours.
Nice.
No, not nice. That was dumb.
Nice.
I don't ever want to do that again.
Oh man, I've done many things like that, dude.
Yeah, ever since then, man. Tequila, no. Vodka, I never really got into vodka. That was probably the worst of the worst for hangovers.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like polishing off wine. I don't know what it is about wine. Do you drink a lot of wine? That hangover the next day? it feels like you've been strung through another dimension, and then like your brain was partially left in a astral plane or something, dude.
I know about wine. Yeah,
Oh,
wine.
wine.
I learned in Japan.
Oh,
Remember the wine
yeah,
all
yeah,
you can
yeah.
drink.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, I can see why people like drink it casually, but like, man, people that pound wine like
Yeah,
to
that's
get
crazy.
wasted, those people are nuts, man. Because that hangover the next day, that's a whole different dimension.
But the ones that pound wine and the next day they're functional with no hangover or very
No,
minimal
they're called,
hangover,
yeah.
that is respect. I
That's
can't do
respect,
that.
and the fact that their liver is probably gonna fall out of their ass like one day, right?
Maybe. I don't know
Yeah,
though.
probably.
What's worse, like them drinking a whole bunch of wine or me
Yeah.
drinking lots of whiskey and beer?
Depends who you are. I'm not either of you guys, so you guys both are pretty shitty.
All right. Okay.
All right. So tomorrow looks like tomorrow's Father's Day. Yeah.
Yes. Happy Father's
Happy
Day.
Father's Day, everybody. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Fathers.
right. So, we decided to do something a little fun today. We kind of wrote some dad jokes and trying to see who can make the other person laugh.
We
So
tried
we
to
try
write
not to,
dad jokes.
yeah, tried to write. Of course, some of these may be like unintentionally plagiarized just because this is stupid or whatever. So we try to come up with some original stuff and trying to see if we can make each other laugh or make you guys laugh. Maybe you guys can put in the comments what is the funniest one or which one you thought was really horrible or
And tell
whatever
us
too. Yeah.
never to do this again.
Yeah. Yeah. It was stupid or it was classy or whatever. All right. All right. So do you have your jokes ready?
I do. I have 9, and some of them I wrote. Some of them are. I just thought they were funny. I took it from the internet.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you
so,
took some internet ones? You bastard.
man, you can swear. It's all right.
Oh, you fucking dick.
Yeah, but I told you, right?
You didn't tell me. You said we should make them all up. If that was that case, I would have got like 30 of these then.
No. I gave up. I couldn't do it. It's hard, man.
Ah,
It's hard. I
fucking
spent
excuses.
1 hour thinking of these 2 weeks ago
1 hour, bro. I busted mine out in 15 minutes, brother.
in one day.
Bro, 50. Yeah, I was sitting there. Like, what am I going to do? Okay, I just busted them all out. What sounds dumb? What sounds stupid? What sounds kind of like local humor? What sounds kind of strange, right? All right.
So
You want to
it's
go?
what
You want to take turns? So we go like batter up, and then you go hit the ball, and I hit the ball, or you
I
want to
think we
just do
should
all
take
ours?
turns. Take turns.
All right. Okay.
And what's the rules here? Like, is it if we make a sound or if we smirk? Like, do
Okay.
we have to keep a
So
serious face?
okay. So we were possibly doing like dad jokes, a competition to try and see if we can make the other person laugh, or we can just say it and laugh at it, or what what do you think we should do? We should do the dad joke competition.
Yeah, let's do like not even a smile. Just like you got to keep a serious face.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, let's try that.
Hey, you can't turn away from the camera either.
Can't turn
You have to
away.
look straight.
All
Because
right.
we can use our face to like as a weapon also too, besides the joke, right?
I know, but my camera on the screen, so I don't think it's gonna work. But we'll try.
Yeah. All right.
So who got
Dad joke.
first?
Who wants to go first? You or me?
How many do you have?
I have like how many do I have here? I have 16.
Yeah. Maybe you can go first because I only have 9, and I think like 3 or 4 of them are from the internet.
Wow, dude, that's a nice percentage you plagiarized there, buddy.
No.
All right. All right. All right.
All right.
Ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
All right, right. Game face. Game face. All right, game face, right? First dad joke. I keep on hitting this thing in my head, right? What do you call a Hawaiian kid that cries a lot?
Bitch.
That's one name. You call him a kama waina.
What? Man, this
That
is
was a good
harder
one,
than I
huh?
thought.
That was a good one. Tell me that wasn't good, bro.
It was all right. It was all right.
Yeah, now you laughed, dude. I saw your face crack, brother.
I laugh at
All right.
everything though. This is harder for me.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this gonna be good. You said you was gonna rock my world, bro. I'm rocking it right now.
Yeah,
Queen, we will rock you, bro.
I know. So after
Right.
the
You're up.
after the izakaya, we stopped by Lawson,
Yeah.
and I bought me my what is this? My strong zero. I bought me my
Yeah.
strong zero and some fake noodles.
All right. Okay, just to clarify too, you guys that are not from Hawaii, kama aina means like Hawaii person, like people from Hawaii, and whiner, yeah, whiner, wah, 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 people that whine. So kama whiner. So it's just a play on that. So you Hawaii people know that already. So all right, batter up.
Yeah, it was an impasta.
Yep.
Nothing.
Oh, that was a joke.
Did you even get my joke?
That was a joke. I thought it was just a statement. So
Was it?
yeah, one more time. One more time.
I went, damn it, fool. It's not funny when you say it twice.
Yeah, say it twice, bro. That maybe I'll smirk just because I got it.
All right. So I went to Lawson on the way home to buy me my
Okay.
strong zero, and I bought some
Yep.
fake noodles.
Yep.
It was an impasta. You have no soul.
I get it, bro. I get it. Inside my stomach right now, I'm laughing like really hard right now. Okay.
I don't see it, man. Just
Oh
smirk.
man, I keep on hitting this thing. All right, round two.
This is not gonna
What
end
do you
well.
call? You ready? You ready? Ready? You ready,
All right.
bro? What kind of lingerie do Waikiki hookers wear?
I don't know. Hit me.
Oh, brah. Oh, brah.
Nothing. I don't even understand it. What are
Nothing.
you talking about?
All right. Yeah, ho, as in a hoe and a bra. Bra is
Yeah.
doubling as a bra and
No,
bra.
I got it. I'm trying to make myself not laugh.
Ho, bra. All right.
Yeah.
Good try. Good try.
Nothing.
It's all of you, bro.
All right. My turn. So what is the score right now? 1-0?
Yes, it is. Actually,
All right.
2-0, but you laughed at your own joke, so
Wait, does that count?
it does. It does on the other ones, man. On the ones on the internet, do the YouTube ones, man. But I will just give you. We'll just do it 1-0 then.
We'll just do okay, from now then. From now. We can't even laugh at
All
our
right.
own thing.
No, man, you're supposed to keep it straight. Well, okay. We'll just to make it kind of fun. We'll just laugh at the other person's joke then, right?
Make it easier. No, I don't want you to take pity on me. All right. No laughing.
No,
Both jokes.
pity. All right, bring it.
All right.
So
So
whacking this thing on my head.
so all these celebrities in Japan don't give a shit about Tokyo summer.
Okay.
I don't even understand this. Wait. What was I thinking?
Oh, bro. If we're counting, they're laughing at your own jokes. I'm like, it's like 2-0 now, right?
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. All these celebrities in Japan don't give a shit about Tokyo summer.
Yeah.
They have many fans.
Like fans, right?
Yeah. I hate you. How are you not laughing at this?
I'm a professional, dude. All right. 3. What did the elephant eat that made him sick? What did the elephant eat that made him sick?
These nuts.
No.
They're
A
nuts.
pack of germs. A pack of germs.
Pachyderms. I don't get it.
Like pachyderms. Pack of germs.
I don't get it.
You obviously don't know what the pachyderm, bro. Pachyderm. He ate a pack of germs.
No.
All right.
Fuck.
Let that one. Oh, there it is.
You
All
know,
right.
I just give it to you. We should just read it off. All right. Am I next? Yeah, I'm next.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you know that a lot of Japanese companies have mandatory drinking parties after work?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No wonder they're all dying to leave work.
Oh, I understand.
Come on, this one's got to tickle you a little bit.
Wakarimashita. I understand.
That's my best one, man. If I don't get you with that one.
Best one, bro. Come on. You ready? You ready for this one?
Yeah.
All right, this one. Okay, what did the Japanese goat say when I asked it for directions? What did the Japanese goat say when I asked it for directions?
I don't know.
It said, "Wakaranai! Wakaranai!"
That was nothing. All right. I'm good with that
That
one.
was nothing. All right. Wakaranai.
All right. Next one.
All right, next one.
Did you hear the Japanese band at the science fair the other day?
No, I didn't.
They were wailing.
Ah. Oh, excellent cultural reference right there. Whaling as in like going out for whales, right?
Yes. That was one of
But
mine.
whaling,
I'm so proud.
yeah, but whaling as in like shredding, like shredding on the
Like they're ripping. Yeah.
like ripping, right? Like ripping, like, but whaling as in like shooting spears at a whale.
Yes.
That's good, man.
That still didn't get you.
That's good.
You have
That's
no
good.
soul. You have no
Oh, bro,
soul.
I don't have a soul. I lost it a long time ago.
Oh, man, at the izakaya today, I also had some raw horse
Oh, basashi.
basashi. That just made me remember just now.
Raw horse is good stuff.
It was good.
Sorry, people love horses. Horses are delicious.
Yes, they are.
All right, ready? All right. Hey, what happens when you eat 10 donuts, 5 cakes, 7 pies, and 8 ice cream cones?
It's a lot of math.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You get fat.
True story. Fuck you.
Thank you very much. That was a good one, brah. That was a good one, huh?
Yes.
I'm not gonna get you.
I'm not good at this, man. I'm not good at this.
I know you're kind of shitty, dude.
All right.
You gotta work at it, man. Work at it.
The next one.
Right.
Did you hear that they banned custodians from buffets in Hawaii?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah? Because they mop them.
Ah, that's a Hawaii reference joke.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Mopping meaning
like you clean the plate. You eat everything.
I clean it. Yeah. Mop that plate.
Yeah, you eat everything on the plate.
I like that. I used to mop the plate all the time, so I do understand that. That's good.
But still no laugh.
No. I'm laughing on the inside a little bit.
I can even tell, man. You know, I think you got too much meat there. You gotta lose some weight.
Yes, I do. That's because I ate 77 pies and 8 ice creams and 10 donuts and 5 cakes. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Right. Do you know about the bald teen idol singer?
The AKB one?
No, her name is Christina Aguilera.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I really thought you were talking.
Christina Aguilera.
Aguilera.
Yeah, like Nair. She put Nair on her head and it fell out.
Yeah. No, I'm good with that.
Aguilera.
Aguilera.
Aganera, yes.
I thought you were
Nair, as
talking
in
about
put.
the AKB girl who
I
shaved
don't
her
know.
head
No
for
idea who that
shame.
is.
You don't know
Nah.
about that? That was huge news, man.
Oh, no, I'm not an AKB48 fan, so
But
they look cute, but I'm not a fan.
you don't have to be a fan. All you have to know is she felt
She
shame and
shaved her
she
head.
shaved her head. And then there was
Ah,
backlash.
poor thing, poor thing. Now nobody
All
likes
right.
her, right? She's out of the band.
No. They like her. I think that worked more in her favor, honestly.
Well, that's funny. I need to go look that up now. That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, like there's a worldwide backlash on the company that owns AKB because
Yeah.
that happened.
Ah, okay.
All right. Number 6.
Right.
So why can Konishiki speak pidgin, play the ukulele, pound beers, and fight?
He doesn't have 4 hands.
Nope. Cause
Why?
he's a smoke. Cause
He's
he's
a
a
smoke.
smoke. Cause he's
He's a smoke.
smoke.
Ah, he's smoke. Oh.
No, it's actually cause he is smoke. Cause he smoke. Cause he
Because
smoke.
he's a moke, meaning a
Yes.
Hawaiian guy, like a kind of tough Hawaiian guy, but smoke.
No. Just smoke. Like
The
Su,
smoke. Oh,
the
he's a moke. A
he and the
sumo
Su is like
moke. Ah.
he's smoke. He's smoke.
Okay.
He's
All right,
smoke.
Konishiki. I hope you're listening out there. Can you hear?
Cause he's smoke.
Mm, I got it.
Bro,
Got
that
it.
took me forever. Come on, I laugh at my own. Bro, I'm losing by so much. I lost count.
I know. You lost by like what, 10?
We're at number 6 right now. I'm pretty sure I laughed at everything.
All right. Okay, let me bust out a couple more. This one's kind of lame. Skip that one.
I thought lame is what we're going for.
Yeah.
It's a dad
That
joke.
was that's kind of stupid. I don't know. Okay, so this one is, what did the big Hawaiian chef ask the annoying customer?
I don't know what.
What, bro? Like beef?
Fuck. All right, man. That was so lame.
I know it was lame. What, the chef, right? The chef was asking the annoying customer, what, bro? You like beef?
That you got off the internet,
Yeah. No, I didn't. I made that up.
man. That
Okay, like beef.
somebody had to make that one up before.
Yeah, it was me. It was me. I made that shit up, dude. Okay, so like beef, it means like to fight. You want to fight, and like beef, kind of. Hey, would you like some beef? Like that.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one, man. Oh man, I
Man.
should start writing these jokes, man.
That is a guarantee somebody made that one up. That was too
me.
lame.
I made that shit up. I made that shit up a week ago, dude.
No.
Okay, you want another one?
All right.
You have any more?
Yeah, I got 3 more.
Okay, you go.
I go? All right. So what's the difference between Governor Ige and a prostitute?
Oh man. Oh, people are gonna love this one. What's the difference?
The prostitute provides value for the money she takes.
That's a good one. That
man.
almost made me laugh, dude. That was a good one.
Well, that's actually not mine. So, but I thought that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. So, all you guys that are not who don't know who Governor Ige is, he's the governor of Hawaii, and I think he's made a lot of controversial decisions. A lot of people
Horrible
critique
governor, by the way.
Yeah. They critique his decisions and his ideas towards certain things. So
He also accidentally pushed the panic button twice.
The panic button, really?
He pushed he put the missile alert. He pushed the
was
missile
it him?
alert, but that was him.
I thought it was like some general dude.
I'm pretty sure it was him. He pushed the missile alert button while I was in Hawaii, by the way.
Oh, fantastic.
That and you know what? Like Hokkaido had so many missile
dude.
occurrences during that time. Like
Yep.
I
Yep.
woke up, I checked my phone, I was like, all right, and I went back to sleep. And then like
Yeah. Yeah.
all of my family, neighbors, everyone was
Freaking
panicking.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they were literally panicking. I had some family members like huddled in a circle,
Yeah. Yeah.
crying. They're like, man, this is the last time we're gonna be together. And me and my wife, we like checked our watch and was like,
It's all
and we went
good.
back to sleep.
Nice. 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 For us, is for Hokkaido, for people in Japan or Hokkaido in general. I think that missile alert thing is like an alarm in the morning now, right? Just wakes you up, right?
Was at the one point, man,
Yeah.
we were
Yeah. Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
missile alerts like left and right.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, dude.
Yeah.
All right. All right. My turn. All right. So, what do you call the Middle Eastern father that works at the supermarket?
Oh no no no! I don't know.
No. You call
What?
him Baghdad.
Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Baghdad.
What did I do?
I
Did
made I made that up, dude.
that's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I just la 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 into the microphone?
Perhaps you did. All right, so yeah, just to let you know, us Hawaii people like to make fun of everybody. So we make fun of everybody, so it's all good. So
I
all
do,
right,
man.
you have
I
any
do
more?
make fun. I got two
Yeah,
more.
right.
You know why they have a strict flow of guns in Japan, right?
Why?
Because they have gun dams.
Oh, like the anime Gundam, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
made that one. Possibly.
Gundam. Oh, I bet you there's some otakus that are just cracking up right now listening to the podcast, though,
Yeah.
dude.
All one of you that's listening. How many?
No, no, no. There's a couple people out there like, oh, I understand. That's funny. How? All right,
Not you,
ready?
though. Not you. All
Well,
right.
I'm laughing on the inside. I'm laughing on the inside, dude. All right, ready?
All right.
Okay. What did the turd say after he won the Olympic 100-meter dash?
I don't know.
I'm pooped.
Yeah, that one's not gonna get me.
Yeah,
That was like beyond corny.
yeah. That was pretty corny. Like corn and poop, corny.
Corny poop.
Yeah, corny poop.
In Japan, they have the shiitake poop.
Shiitake poop. Ah, really? That's no way. Shiitake poop.
I mean, like it pretty much. Have you ever had the shiitake poop?
I don't think I've ever personally viewed my poop after eating shiitake, so I think that's going to be a future thing that I'm going to be doing probably.
Man, like 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 years ago, when I was about 100 kilos, I went on a shiitake diet, so I always looked at my poop. And
So
bruh,
was it
that
just
shit does not digest.
really? So was it like you were like just shooting shiitake mushrooms out of your ass, basically, right?
Oh wait, sorry, did I say shiitake?
Yeah, you did.
Shiitake. Wait, what is the noodles called? You know the one you put in sukiyaki?
I don't remember.
I'm confusing. Shiitake is the mushroom.
Yeah, shiitake is a mushroom.
Okay, not shiitake. Bruh, my mind is going. But
Right.
there's the yam noodles. The yam
Yeah.
noodles. I think it's shiitake,
Yeah.
maybe. Shiitake. The
Shiitake.
shiitake
All right.
food. Yeah. But
Oh,
that shit does
nice.
not dissolve. It comes out, goes in, comes out. Looks the same.
Nice.
I know.
Poop
Try it,
doesn't
man.
change.
Try it. Bruh, it's
Oh, by the way, did that diet work for you, or did it work?
bruh, it worked. It worked. I was
Really?
miserable though. I was miserable. I ate tofu and shiitake. Oh, it is shiitake. Yeah, I ate it for 3 months, and I lost
3 months.
20 kilos. I lost 20 kilos
20
in 3 months.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, man.
man. I bet that first bite of food, actual real food after you ate that was like fantastic, right?
Hell yeah. That I still get this like this feeling after my recent diets. Like now I periodically diet for like months at a time.
Yeah.
But that 3 months of just shiitake tofu, that was madness.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
All
All right. So, is it your turn?
Oh yeah, it is because you told the poop joke, the corny poop.
Yes, the corny poop.
All right. So I got one more. It's my last one.
All
I
right.
tested this on a few friends. Not many people understood it, but I'll just try it again.
Right.
I think I told you
Do it.
actually. So why are
Right.
Mexican Japanese people noisy?
Why?
Because they yap.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I did tell you this. You
Yeah, you
remember?
did. Yes, I do.
All right. Because
Could you explain the reference to the people that are clueless right now?
like Mexican or Spanish language, the J is pronounced kind of like a Y in English.
Yeah.
Jap, yap.
Yap. Very similar sounding.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Okay. Next.
All right.
What did the almond say to the peanut butter after he won the fight?
I don't know. Almond brother.
No. He said, "Bro, that's nuts."
It's a classic.
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
Yeah, that one got me. I'm good with that one.
I know. All right.
How
You got
many
any more?
you
You want me
got?
to go again? I got like 3 more. All right.
Just shoot
Okay.
it all.
All right.
I'm gonna keep a straight
What
face.
did Bob Marley tell his wife when she was looking to buy expensive jewelry?
What?
No woman, no buy. Boom, boom, boom.
Next.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you laugh at. You laugh at my reaction.
Yeah, that was funny, dude.
I got like 1 point, and it's not even from a
Yeah.
dad joke.
Yeah. Okay, what do you call an otaku Rastafarian?
A myth.
No, you call him Pokemon.
I like that one. That's good.
Yeah. I made that one up too, my friend.
That was a good one. All right.
Okay. So last one, okay? Did you hear about let me see. The man filing a lawsuit against the lady that broke his toilet. So one more time.
Nope.
Did you hear about the man filing a lawsuit about against the lady that broke his toilet?
Is this a Mexican joke?
No.
No, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna sue her.
Nope.
He's gonna sue her.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
he's gonna sue her.
I'm good.
All right. Ding, ding, ding. All right, that was the father jokes, man.
All right.
What was it? What was the score, dude? It was like 3-0 or something.
But I think you just laughed once, and that was because of my reaction.
Yeah, that was a good reaction, though. That's why I laughed.
It wasn't even because of a dad joke. You just laughed at my reaction.
It was good. It was a good reaction. That's why I laugh.
That doesn't count, though. We're supposed to be laughing at dad jokes.
Yeah. Well, dad's reaction to a joke. So that's good.
It was basically like 20 points to 0.
Man, I was pretty good at that. Actually, I wrote some of those. I was like, hey, this is pretty easy, man. I just started writing jokes, man.
I don't know. A lot of them were really corny, though.
Yeah, they were corny. Yeah, but the they made sense and stuff. So I don't know. It was pretty fun. I liked it. It was good.
That was fun. Like it's a dad joke, so it's supposed to be corny. I think out of all the ones you made, I honestly found like 3 of them like caught me off guard. Genuinely, pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like beef, huh? Like beef.
Not that one.
Oh, which one? I guess fat one.
The Pokemon. I like the Pokemon one. The Pokemon one.
Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, man.
The like beef one. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere. Like that was too cliche for me.
Yeah.
But the Pokemon one was good. I like that one.
Oh, what about the Kamawaina one? That was a
Yeah,
good one, huh?
yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
That
I
was a
just
good,
busted at the top of my head, dude. Kamawaina. Spread
that
it
was a
around.
good
You
one.
first heard it here on the Sup-Sapporo broadcast, right?
The
Kamawaina.
Kamawina.
Yeah, don't be a
Yeah.
Kamawaina. I'm gonna use that now. Don't
Otherwise,
be a Kamawaina, bitch. You know,
you're gonna
don't say
grow up
that.
to be like Auntie Karen.
Yeah, don't be like Karen. Fucking Kamawaina. Auntie Karen.
Bro, that Hilo Karen is crazy. She's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
that lady's crazy. I'm happy I didn't see her, man. Fuck, that was fucking crazy
It's
shit,
funny
man.
though, like did you see like she called or she spoke to KHON or something? She gave an interview with them saying like,
Oh
"Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't mean
She's like,
it."
I mean, they were calling me a holy and stuff. Oh, yeah, whatever, lady.
Bro,
Played
that
it.
is
I
nuts.
never knew she played the violin. She played the violin really good too. Playing that sad song, you know.
Yep. Sup-Sapporo Dosanko life. All right, let's go.
Yeah, Kampai. Here's to Father's Day, everybody. So we are going to talk about family today. Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to talk about family life here in Japan and family life in maybe even comparison in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So, what's your take on family life? What's your idea here? What do you have any specific ideas or thoughts on it?
I think it's like family in Japan is it's a strange entity. Like it's
Yeah, I agree.
weird. Like there's
Yeah,
definitely a cultural bridge to be had here
yeah,
because for one, that like when I first moved to Japan,
yeah, yeah,
I have and I still have like very strong family ties, family values, and like that Hawaii family style. Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And
understand.
when I came to Japan and I noticed a lot of my students were very happy when their husbands got transferred
Yeah,
to
yeah,
like different cities, different
yeah,
um prefectures even, and they were happy. They're like, oh yeah, my husband's gonna be gone for 2 years, and they'd
yeah,
be happy. And there's no way that would happen in an American household or
yeah, yeah,
Hawaii household. You know, like the wife would want to move with the husband, or they kind of want to spend like be together and stuff.
yeah.
But I was finding this pattern of like everyone being happy when the husband was gone or
Mm,
they could be away.
yeah,
And it's basically because they don't have to cook, they don't have to clean, they don't have to wash their clothes, they don't have
yeah,
to cater to him like a slave.
yeah. Like an indentured slave, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And that seems
crazy.
very, very common as far as a lot of the students that I have or have taught. The father goes usually work with a company, and then every like 2 or 3 years for a period they move to a different area for like yeah
Yeah, on
2 or 3
average it's
years
two
or something.
years. On average
And
it's 2 years. Yeah.
yeah, and then it's no problem. Like they just go and leave, and for the most part, I think I don't know what percentage it is, but a lot of the like you said, like a lot of the wives are okay with it. They're like, okay, see you later, and they just leave, and it's like a normal part of life. And then if they're lucky, the husband comes back maybe every couple of months or something and, spends time with the kids. But yeah, it's an
Yeah.
accepted practice over here. Like I agree too. Like in Hawaii, I mean, to be away from your family for that long, uh, that's a no-no.
That's
I
crazy,
mean,
man.
the only thing I can think about that would be close to that was if your father was in the military, then it's an
Yeah,
accepted
yeah.
part of life. But
Like the
other than that, like,
military, you're correct, like spot on right there. Like the
yeah,
military, that's like, well, in Hawaii anyway. Because I
yeah,
don't know mainland culture too much, but in Hawaii, there is no
mhm,
way a family member is going to move away unless they're in the military for
yeah,
that time period. And even if they're in the military, it's usually
mm,
about what's the deployment like a year or a little less than a year, but it's about a
it
year.
depends. Yeah, it depends. It depends on what kind of things you're doing. I mean, it could be very well like a couple of years, 3 years or something like that.
Man, it's not even that long in the military because I got friends with family in the military, and
Yeah.
When they get deployed to Afghan or Iraq and stuff, it's
Mm.
about a year. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's not even 2 or 3 years.
Well,
But
it actually depends what it is, because I know people that I know I had a friend that was in the Navy. She went for basic training, and then she was gone for like a year, and then she'd go on periodic things. She was gone for like 2 years to different areas, or 3 years in different areas, transferred to different
but
places.
they have the choice to bring their families with them though.
Mm,
They in Japan they don't bring their families when they're gone for that
yeah,
long. Like if you're gone
yeah,
for a certain amount of time, they can
yeah,
bring their families.
yeah,
The military wise, unless they're getting
yeah,
deployed, of course. But
yeah,
if they're being relocated or they have training in another state and it's going to be for a
yeah,
long period of time, they can definitely bring their families.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting is like if you look at like the older couples, I think there's a large percentage of older couples, when you talk to them about their spouse, they're perfectly fine with not being, with their spouse for a long period of time. They just kind of tolerate each other. It's interesting because you see lots of older couples that are together and they kind of don't like each other.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know,
It's
or
so
they
weird.
just it's like a tolerated relationship or something where okay, we're roommates, we do things for each other, but as far as anything else is concerned, we're not friends. We're not, we'll be cordial and see you. And it's just the older couples are it seems like it's a duty to be together. It's not a love thing or anything.
I honestly think, like, this is just my what I think. I
Yeah.
honestly think they honestly didn't experience love. Like they don't know what it
that,
is. I don't think they
that could
know.
Yeah, that could very well be it, man. Because I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't talked to too many people, but it seems like, what is it, that omiai? Or is it
Like an
the
arranged
arranged kind of
dating.
marriage?
Yeah.
I don't know, as far as like I know in the older, like my grandma's generation, like the people that were in their 20s during World War II, they very well could have had matching kind of marriage. But the people that are in their like 50s and 60s, I don't know. It could very well be that way, but I don't know. It just seems like that a lot of the marriages are not happy. They tolerate each other, and it's not like a really happy marriage. I mean, they're if the husband is gone for a long period of time, it's not a big deal. It's okay. Go away, please go away for a couple of years.
Yeah. And it's
But
also like company too. Like companies
yeah,
should take into consideration
yeah,
what's happening at home, because
yes, yes,
there is cases where the fathers do want to be home, but they have
mm,
no choice. It's like
yeah,
they either follow what the company tells them, like you're gonna get relocated, and they gotta
yeah,
do that, or they gotta find a new job. And
yeah.
finding
Well,
a
I think,
job in Japan
yeah,
is not easy.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that could very well get back to like the cultural issues over here too, right? As far as like when you're part of a company, you're part of a family, and I guess the priority would be, if you work for this company, then your priority should be the company. Almost your family is secondary. So, you get told where to go, your boss tells you where to go. You don't question it, you just do it, and your family has to accept it whether they like it or not. It's the boss's decision, and you don't question your boss. That's not a cultural part of, you know, that's not a big cultural part to question your boss or question their motives. Like America, if somebody asks you to like move away, like, well, I don't really want to move away. Can I stay here? No one questions that over here in general, right?
Yeah. It could be lack of
Yeah.
choice too, though. Like
Yes.
you don't want to move. Okay. Go find another job, and they can't do it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. Either
they'll
that, or
comply.
yeah, either that, or if they don't comply, then possibly their chances of getting a promotion are basically nixed, right? So like somebody else that can move will probably get the promotion because they're
Oh
doing what
yeah.
the boss says.
Yeah, and plus promotions here, it's not skill based. It's kind of like tenure or how long you've
Yeah.
been with the company. So
Yeah.
it's age based, which is retarded, because there's a
Mhm.
lot of older people that have old ideas. They're not quite
Yeah.
smart. They're stupid. They have some old mentality. They're
Yeah.
causing stress amongst their workers, but yet they're the ones getting higher paid. They're the ones getting promoted. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Well, that I mean, this whole work thing actually, talking about work, it could be a completely long, 2-hour talk just about work because there's so many issues there. There's the issues of like, the people not being able to get fired very easily over here. Like you can be an incompetent fool working for a company that doesn't know jack from shit, and you will not get fired unless it's something something really really bad that you do. So it's extremely hard to get fired over here too. So that makes it kind of tough too.
That's assuming you
Well, it-
have more than a 1-year contract, though, which is
yeah,
what
yeah,
they
yeah,
keep a lot of people on.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Like if you make
yeah,
it past that 1-year contract phase, you
yeah,
you don't want to mess it up because then you can go find another company and then you're going to
yeah,
end up
yeah,
on this 1-year contract thing again
yeah, yeah,
until they trust you, you know?
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. The whole like sending your your spouse or you going away for 2 or 3 years at a time. That's a very common thing over here.
Yes, it
So
is.
let me see what else. What else kind of things are very interesting? Oh, you know what's interesting to me is how, in comparison with Hawaii, like when I grew up, we go to my grandma's house, and all my cousins, all my aunts, all my uncles would go for Christmas or holidays and stuff. So I knew, I was close with, well, not maybe not close, but we grew up together with my cousins. I knew my uncles, and when we get together at holidays in Hawaii, there'd be like 30 people there. There'd be 30
Mm,
uncles, grandpa, grandma, my parents, my brother.
lots of
Yeah, a
people.
lot of people.
Yeah.
Whereas over here, once you break from the mom and dad and son and daughter, whatever, whatever family unit you have, and grandma and grandpa, a lot of times the family unit doesn't extend past that. Like some people are not even close with their
Or
uncles or
even their
cousins.
first cousins. Yeah.
Yeah, even their first cousins. Yeah, yeah. Like it's very infrequent. Like the only time you see them is at funerals or weddings, and that's
Exactly.
the really,
Exactly.
it's the only time you see everybody like that.
Yeah. Like the
Whereas like
the
in
time
Hawaii,
you see your first cousins is like, hey, can you pass grandma on a chopstick?
yeah, 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 yeah. Last time I saw you, you were like 10 years
Yeah.
old
It's like,
at that wedding,
hey,
man. I remember.
or at the funeral, you'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
you remember
How's it
that time
going?
when you dropped the grandma? Like we were
Yeah, you drunk.
passing the
Yeah, yeah.
man, that was a trip though. Have you been to a wedding
Mhm.
not a wedding, a funeral? Like a Japanese
Yes,
funeral?
I have. It
Yeah.
was for me it was shocking, kind of. I knew people told me about it before, but I wasn't really I didn't have an idea what was to be expected totally. And it was quite shocking actually. I was really surprised.
Yeah.
It's not a I mean, funerals in Hawaii and funerals in the mainland continental United States, they're big events. Of course, it's a very sad event, and it maybe it goes one day.
Yeah.
No, not even like full day. Sometimes it's you go to the actual funeral and somebody say a bunch of things, and maybe the next day you go to like the actual burial,
In
whatever.
America it's usually
Where-
2 days. It's like a 2-day event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but man, this the funerals here, that's a event, man.
Yeah.
And it's a very expensive event too, man. There's a lot of, you go to the actual funeral place, all of the people sending their flowers. They have all of the was it like they have all of these stands with information about the person that passed away. And then I know the one I went on, we went on a tour. We went on a tour of all the
Is this in,
places the
in
person lived
Japan?
at. Yes.
You're on a tour?
Yeah, dude, we went on a bus. We went on a bus and we went to the different places and we saw where the person lived. And
Wow. I've never
yeah,
experienced this.
it was a trip. And then we were at the funeral place, and it was quite an experience. Like the bone thing was really interesting. The
The
person
bone
is in
thing
a
is
casket.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, they put the person in a casket, and then you wait, and they wheel the person away, and they bring it back the same like I don't know what do you call it, gurney or whatever that the coffin was on, and there's literally ashes and bones on a
Yeah, there's
big
bones that
big
didn't
gurney.
burn away.
Yes, yes, and when it wheeled in, I was like, "Whoa, this is whoa! Is that a femur?" I see like a femur there. Whoa!
You know what
And
I was
then
thinking when I was there? Like
yeah,
when I went there and we did that same process, like they
yeah,
willed
yeah,
it away, and
yeah,
then how much time did you have to kill?
yeah. Us maybe an hour or 2 hour and a half or something.
Yeah, for me it's about an hour and a half, maybe a little more than that.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you do during that hour and a half?
We ate a bento, I think.
Exactly. Like, bro, the person's burning. You're over there. You're over there eating and drinking coffee. Like, hey,
Yeah.
remember this? And meanwhile, the person's just burning, being cremated. Because you gotta
Mm.
kill time, right? It takes time
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
cremate
yeah,
them, which I didn't
yeah.
know because I didn't come from a cremation background. But that was
Well,
interesting.
yeah, well, like that's kind of things you don't think about, right? Like, how long does it take for somebody to cremate? You just don't. It's not a normal thing you think about, right?
Yeah, it's not. I just found it
Yeah,
interesting that we were having
yeah,
coffee while they're casually burning the bones.
yeah, yeah. And then I think when they wheel a person back, and then you take the bones in a chopstick and you put it into the urn.
Hmm.
That was pretty. I can see the the thoughtful meaning of that. Having your loved ones kind of do that, but it was really interesting, man. Picking the bones up and then smashing into the urn.
Yeah, yeah.
I can definitely
Parts
see
that burn
the
off.
symbolic, the kind of symbolic kind of meaning behind that.
That's why
It
it's
was
bad
pretty
luck
beautiful.
to
Yeah,
pass food with chopsticks.
yeah, yeah,
Like you in Japan, in Japanese culture, you do not pass food with
yeah,
chopsticks. Like
yeah,
you don't pick up a piece of
yeah,
fish and then give
yeah,
somebody else, and someone else
yeah,
picks the fish like from you, because
yeah.
it symbolizes the passing of the bones.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
you don't
It's
do
a
it.
it's a it's a sacred kind of like reference there.
Yeah. So if you guys are Holly, no, no, I'm joking. If you guys are in the mainland or you don't understand, not even only the mainland, in Hawaii too, and you don't understand
Yeah,
Japanese culture,
yeah,
and this is why you don't pass food with chopsticks,
yeah.
because of this, to respect it. Bruh, how was your clothes when you went there?
I dressed in a black suit.
Was there any design at all?
Design? No, it was just a straight black suit.
Yeah, man. You can't even have design on your stitches. Like the
No,
white shirt, it has to be just plain white, plain black.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's very specific, and I think that's why they have a reference for if you do wear a suit to work, try not to wear just black tie and white shirt, is because it's funeral wear. That's why, right?
Yeah. Nope. Are we frozen?
Right?
Hello? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
you're right.
Yeah, I'm good. So I honestly I never wore a suit. I never owned a suit until I came here
Oh yeah,
to
suit is a part of
Japan.
regular life here.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
never owned a suit until I came here. The very first suit I got was for was for a funeral. And I used that suit for funerals, job interviews, weddings.
Yep.
It's the
Oh,
same
job
suit.
interviews? Really?
Yeah. Bruh. Oh, my very first job
Eh,
interview here, I wore an
yeah.
Aloha shirt. I had longer hair than I
You
have
wore an
now.
aloha shirt?
Yeah, I have longer hair than I have now. I had my hair
You didn't get
tied.
hired, huh? You didn't get hired, huh?
I did.
What? You got hired?
They called me back 3 months later. It's because
Ah.
they were desperate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, our other candidates have not filled out. They didn't pass the drug test or something like that. Would you still be like to teach English at our school?
Bruh, I didn't know, man. I had no idea how strict it
Yeah,
was. I
yeah,
had no idea how strict it was. So
yeah.
I went in like with an Aloha shirt, black slacks. I had my hair tied back, and it was longer than how my hair is now. And I was like,
Wow.
fuck, man, I can't get a job.
I wonder why.
I know. I had no idea. I had no idea it was this strict.
Come on, your wife didn't educate you on that?
When my wife was kind of Americanized because she was living in the US for about 7 or 8 years, and she never applied for a job in Japan. Like
Ah,
like
okay.
her entire working life was all in the US. And
Ah,
my, I kind of knew it though, just from studying in Japanese class. But
yeah, yeah,
my train of thought was I'm going to be different.
yeah.
But
And
you
you
don't.
failed Japanese class, didn't you? You
I
failed
failed.
that class, didn't you?
I failed Japanese class
I knew it.
3 times.
I knew it 3 times. Ah, that's why you wore the aloha shirt, dude.
Yeah, man. Man, when the Japanese teacher is talking to a banana, I can't take it seriously. I
Talking to a
couldn't.
banana.
Yeah. Mr. Banana. Um,
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
I honestly don't know why the banana was there. I forgot the premise, but there's a banana.
Are you sure? Are you
Yeah.
sure that wasn't that? Are you sure that wasn't a time when you were like drinking excessive, wine or some sort of alcohol or hallucinogenic kind of thing or something?
100%, man.
Oh yeah.
I've been under the influence in college
Oh,
while
that's
taking
a whole
final
other show,
exams.
people. Stay tuned for that show later, right?
It was great though.
All right.
I lost my
All
train of
right.
thought. Yeah.
All
What were
right.
we
So,
doing now?
well, we were talking about. Actually, I lost my train of thought too. Well, let's move on. Let's move on to different aspects about family life. We're talking about funerals, but let's move on to something else.
Something happier. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, yeah. Happy Father's Day. Let's move on to something positive. Well, I do like, what I really do like is I like the fact that parents here really want to pay for all of their college education here. Like it's very big on education, which most I think most everybody in the world wants their kids to be well educated, but here I think it's traditional for the parents to pay for all of the college for the kids. Whereas like, in America, I mean, unless you're
Got a
filthy rich,
scholarship.
yeah, get a scholarship and get in debt on your own, son.
Man, I hear you on that.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that because when I was young, ever since I could remember, go to
Yeah.
college, get a scholarship. You can get a
Yep.
basketball scholarship. You can get like some smart scholarship or something. Like get
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
scholarship, go to college. That's
Yeah.
drilled into our heads in America from a young time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But Japanese people don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's 100% feasible in Japan for a
Yes. The
regular
cost.
family to do it because the cost is
Yep.
so low.
Yeah. The cost is crazy.
It's crazy low.
Yeah. I got from a source that going through 6 years of medical school is equivalent to basically 1 year at a good university in the United States.
I believe it,
Six
man.
years of medical school. 6 years of medical school. We're talking about $20,000 to $30,000. Okay, for 6 years of medical school versus, you go for 1 year,
Hundreds
like,
thousand,
yeah,
hundreds of
you
thousands.
go to like 1 year of like Ohio State or a nice college like that. That's $20,000 for 1 year of a 4-year degree, a bachelor degree.
I think at Ohio State, it has to be more than that. I don't
No,
know
I
because
checked. I was
is
actually
it
looking at Ohio State. It was about 20,000. That was only for the academic part. That wasn't including anything else.
it's like 20 grand a year.
20 grand a year, bro.
Hmm. Yeah, my college was expensive. I think for the nursing program at my college, it was like 14,000 a year, and it was
Oh,
like a
was it?
Division 2 school. So
Yeah.
I thought like Ohio State would be more expensive because that's a Division 1 school, right?
Yeah, but that also too, that was like I think that was out of state tuition too.
Oh, so it would have been cheaper. But
It would have been cheaper.
even so, that's still a lot, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah, compared to here,
Yeah, it's
compared
crazy.
to Japan, yeah.
So, I think people here are really wanting to save money, which is great to, make sure their kids go to college and pay for all of their college. They don't want their kids to go into debt, which is great.
Yes, and it's a good, like, the not only the parents, but I think there's an understanding with everyone, like the school,
Yeah.
the government, the the people supporting the school, everyone. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
bro, I went to, so I was in the school band, right?
Yeah.
And I had to play this gig where they pretty much had alumni, or like people supporting the president of the school, and we played music for them,
Yeah.
and they were paying for like $10,000 a person dinner. Is like a fundraiser,
Oh, yeah.
and we are eating some fucking shitty. I mean, it wasn't shitty. It was good. Like, I'd probably prefer to eat this food over the $10,000 plate, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it didn't cost $10,000 at most. For
Yes.
all the food they served us, is
Yeah.
probably $300 or $400 for
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
50, 60 people. But it's
Mm.
much better food to me. But these
Yeah.
other people are paying 10,000, 10K. Like,
Well, I
that's
think
the
that was
kind of
probably just
money.
yeah. They were just thinking about they're feeling, what is it, like kind of like a donation, right?
Yeah, it was
Donation
a
to the school, right?
fundraiser. It was a
Yeah.
fundraiser. It was the president's
Yeah.
ball,
Rich
is what it was
people, rich
called.
people, man.
But it's crazy that this is higher education in America compared
Yeah.
to higher education here. I
Yeah.
mean, there's
Yeah.
ups and downsides. Like, I honestly think they don't even need higher education here to that extent, because it's kind of a joke. They study so hard. By the
Yeah.
time they get in there, it's basically just like job training, because they already know everything. They're not really studying
Yeah.
school subjects, like
Yeah.
traditional school subjects.
Yeah. Well, I
So
think also what's interesting too about college here is they call it insurance here, but it's like a half insurance
half
for
loan.
that it's a half insurance, half scholarship. So it's like an insurance thing you put money into, and it's also like a life insurance policy for one of the spouses. But on the other
Ah,
hand, it's a like scholarship for your children. So if something happens to your spouse while while you're paying into this, you get money. Basically, if something happens to your spouse, but if they don't, then your child receives a bunch of money by the time they reach 18.
yeah.
It's really good system. I think it's really, really good. I mean, I think the percentage rate is not that great, because the percentage rate of like interest in Japan is not that great, but it's
Uh,
good at least.
Anywhere, like, the interest rate in Japan is retarded for anything.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, especially if we compare it to America. But
Yeah, totally. I mean, you
but
thought
even,
America, like banks or whatever, were bad, but man, Japan is like worse, man.
yeah, they're all scared. That's why.
Yeah,
But even with this high interest rate, you'll still pay a lot less than if you're to send them to college in America, with that
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
high tuition and high
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
insane.
I mean, America now, you really have to get a really good job, man. And you'll be paying, even if you have a really good job, you're gonna be paying off that debt for, I don't know, who knows, man. If you go to get a master degree, you can be paying for like 8 years or something like that if you pay decent amounts of, payment back for your loan.
I have a master's degree.
Is you still paying on that, bro? You still paying on that? You paid it
I'm
off.
done, son. I'm done. Because most of my
Nice.
college life, I had a full scholarship.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, but you know what? I have some friends who are doctors now.
Yeah.
Most of them are doctors now, and they are hundreds of $1,000 in debt, and they
Yeah.
were on the same scholarship I was. So they had full
Ooh.
rise, but they're still $100,000 in debt because they
Yeah,
took the
but they're making it.
scholarships.
Yeah, but they're making a big dollars now. They can pay that stuff off, right?
No, it doesn't work quite like that. I mean, they'll pay it
Yeah.
off eventually, but
Yeah.
it
Not
takes
anytime
time,
soon.
and
Yeah.
then they have to establish themselves, and imagine if they don't establish themselves, they can't find a job, they can't
Yep.
find somewhere to get into, man, they're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
They really are. But if they do land a job, they'll pay it off eventually in
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
few 3 4 5 years, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not ideal. Like
Mm.
how are we having our people with doctorates uh go into life in huge debt? How are we having people even with
Yeah.
bachelor's degrees, like
Yeah.
people who don't have scholarships in bachelor's degrees,
Yeah.
they're starting off in debt. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's American life, right? I mean, everything is basically borrowed. You know, everyone's living off
Uh,
credit cards. Everyone's living off loans. It's kind of the American life is set up for that. You're basically gonna live and die in debt. Basically, is what they want you to do.
that is the plan.
Yeah, I mean, if you compare that to Japan, I mean, life here, everything is in cash, man. Like they pay in cash. They save money and pay everything in cash. Credit cards are barely used by a lot of people, and you know it's all cash on hand. You buy a car, it's in cash. You don't take a loan. You know?
Unless there's points involved. You guys that
Yeah,
cash points.
yeah. I mean, like a lot of people, like you know, they pay cash, man, like 10 grand, 15 grand. You know, I mean,
They
a lot of
do.
people do it in the States, but I mean, for the most part, for the average person, I mean, you're gonna do a loan. You know?
I see ups and downsides to this though. Like
Yeah,
they do a lot of stuff in cash, but
yeah,
in Japan, a lot of them, a lot of people are like kind of stingy or they don't spend, so it kind of slows down the economy. Like there's people
yeah,
that saves money. Like what are they saving for? They save and they die,
yeah,
but it
yeah,
doesn't stimulate anything. That's why like Japan's economy has problems
yeah,
in certain points in time because
yeah.
no one spends anything. Everyone's like spent like saving for
That's a,
every single
that's
thing.
actually that's actually a really good point. You know, the culture here is definitely towards saving. I mean, I ask my students, hey, what do you want to do with you know, you get your otoshidama, your New Year's money. What do you want to buy? Oh, I don't want to do anything. I just want to save it. Like when I was 13 years old, you give me $300, it's gone before I even touch that money.
How many 40s you
Yeah.
buy?
Oh, bro, like too many, like too many.
Yeah,
But like you know that's ingrained in over here to save, which is good. But you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just an American mentality. You know, there's things you can do. There's things you can buy. You know,
yeah.
maybe it's I think maybe it's just catered. Maybe it's just us. You know, we're drilled into like buying things. We're a consumer,
We are
market.
consumers.
So yeah, so
There,
we buy
there's
stuff. We buy things. You know, like
there's a there's a healthy point though. There's like a
yeah,
healthy point and like a balanced and an unhealthy
yeah,
point.
yeah,
But the saving mentality in Japan is unhealthy to an extent,
yeah, yeah.
and they're pretty much damaging themselves. But yeah, I see what it is. Like I'm also like I want to
Oh, dude,
spend, you know.
dude. Kanpai. Here's the spending.
Spending.
Ding. Yeah. I mean, I like to spend money too. You know, it's a bit tough when you know you have one spender and one saver, and you know
You guys
it's
balance
a
each
something
other out.
kind of, yeah. And but you know, I've curbed a lot of my spending from what I used to spend things on before. I used to spend a lot of money on musical instruments or just buying things. Oh, this is cool. I want to have it, and it ends up just sitting over there. So I kind of realized for me, being a consumer, I need to be probably more careful about what I buy. Sometimes I like buying things just because this is interesting. I will buy it, and then later I kind of regret it later. So I guess for me, I'm trying to be more picky and cautious about what I buy. You
I think you spend too much time in Japan.
Nah, nah. Well,
Yeah. No, I was
I
joking.
I've spent a lot of money on useless stuff or things that I liked, and then later I like, maybe I shouldn't have bought it. And lots of money, man. I've spent musical instruments, which is my passion. It's been my passion for a long time. I probably spent about 30 grand, almost 40 grand on just musical stuff, man. Just things related towards playing musical instruments, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. I was even like I didn't I didn't I had this whole internal debate about buying this microphone. I was like, man, should I get it? Because like I didn't realize, are we gonna do this podcast more, or is this thing that I'm gonna do for a few months and then
What?
stop? Am I gonna waste it? So I
Dude,
almost didn't get it.
you sound like you're spending too much time in Japan, dude.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could
No,
be.
that's interesting. It's interesting. So, what other aspects about Japanese life is interesting to you?
Um, well, going back to family on a happy Father's Day note,
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of children don't know their fathers. Like
Oh, really? Is
they really don't
oh,
know
yeah, yeah, yeah,
them.
yeah. Like even if they live in the same house, right? You're talking about, right?
Yeah. I mean, not
Yeah,
like in a inner city kind of way.
yeah. Okay, so that's a good point. That's an excellent point. You have a family living in a house, and father is basically the guy that brings in the money, comes
Yeah,
home, eats his food, does his own thing, and he's literally a separate entity from the rest of the family unit, right? He
yeah.
comes in, perhaps disciplines the kids or something once in a while, and
Bruh,
then he
they
comes,
don't even discipline the
drinks
kids.
beer. Yeah, it's very strange. Like the father is like a separate entity from everyone else.
Yeah. I mean, I hear
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
changing
yeah,
in the younger generation, but for the
yeah, yeah. I
most
think
part,
so.
this is pretty much what I've observed.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I think
it's
that's
not
a
100%
valid
bad.
point.
Yeah. It is though. Like if you
Yeah,
spend enough time here, man, ask anyone who's lived in Japan for a
yeah, yeah.
long period of time. They'll probably say the same thing we're saying, you know.
Well, you know what? I'm surprised. Like how much the children don't know, and I'm not talking about kids. I'm talking about children of it could be adult children of parents. How little they know about their parents,
Yeah.
like sharing information or historical information about their lineage or ancestors or anything in general. He's like, hey, what's your mom's favorite color? I don't know. Well, what is your mom? Where'd your mom grow up? They, I don't know. They just don't. They really don't know much about, or yeah, the parents in general. And especially dad. Dad is a separate entity, so like they know very little about dad.
Yeah. They probably know where they're from and stuff. But I see a
Yeah,
point what you're making, like
yeah,
they won't know details, you know.
yeah. Details. Well, but then again, I think that could be a generational thing too, because for me, I maybe didn't know much about my parents until I started until I started realize when my grandfather died. You start realizing, you get to a certain point in your life, you're about 30s or something. You start realizing you're not immortal, right? When you're in your 20s, you think your life is gonna, everything's gonna last forever and stuff, and you start realizing you're mortal. And for me, I kind of wanted to know more about my background, my family, and stuff. And but when you're younger, maybe you don't realize this kind of stuff either. So
That is true. Because as much as family values I have,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
uh, the stuff I know about my family, like I spend time
yeah,
with my parents, my cousins, my
yeah.
aunts, uncles, my grandparents. But I think it was until, what was it? I think I was in a college class and a
Yeah.
college course, and it kind of, what one of the assignments was to like find out more about your lineage, like find out
Oh,
more
okay.
about how you came here or where your
Yeah,
grandparents
yeah,
came from and stuff like that. And I
yeah.
interviewed my grandparents, and I
Oh, nice,
even
nice.
then I was shocked, like some of the stuff I heard about.
Yeah,
It was crazy. Like I never knew these things. I don't even think my parents knew about these things,
yeah,
or some of my aunts and uncles and stuff. But I learned
Yeah.
that on one of my grandparents' side, my mom's side.
Yeah.
So I'm Filipino
Mm.
by blood, but I was born in
Yeah.
Hawaii, and I know very little Filipino culture. I know food.
Yeah.
That's about it. But so my grandparents were in the Philippines, and during World War II, my grandma said she was hiding in the jungle as
Wow.
Japanese imperial soldiers marched past them, and they had to be
Yeah, bro.
quiet because they
Yeah.
would have been shot and killed
Yep.
on point.
Yep.
Yeah, so I heard that and I was like, "What?" I
Yeah, dude. That
was Japanese.
generation, dude, dude, that generation, the our grandparents' generation, those people have been through things that we cannot experience. I mean, they understand life very differently than we do. I mean, it's life and death stuff back
Especially
then,
if
man.
you're like an immigrant
Yeah.
grandparent, you
Yeah.
know, because they, man, my grandparents, this is why I can't speak
Yeah.
my mother tongue, is because when my grandparents came here,
Yeah.
my grandparents taught my parents not to speak Filipino
Yeah.
because they wanted them to fit in. We're in America, you gotta speak
Yeah.
English, we don't want to be
Dude,
discriminated, you
I
know,
I think that's a very common thing for a
foreigner.
lot of immigrants
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then,
immigrants.
because well, even me, like I'm actually part Japanese, and my grandma could speak Japanese. My great grandpa was from Kyushu, so he taught my grandpa and his my his brothers and sisters how to speak Japanese and English. Of course, the English, they were born here, so they spoke English. But as far as like teaching the sansei, the third generation, like my father, I think the emphasis was more on like, hey, you live here, you don't need to speak Japanese. There's no
Yeah,
really
yeah,
need for you to speak Japanese, so you speak English. So they could. I mean, I'm sure they could speak basic Japanese when they were kids, but like the emphasis was on being American and speaking
yeah.
English. There's no need to speak Japanese. Which
So
for me, I would have loved to learn Japanese when I was a kid.
yeah, yeah.
But
Like in hindsight, I don't think
yeah,
you
yeah.
thought about it back then, or for me anyway, I
No,
never thought
no,
about
no,
it back
no.
then.
But it's part
But
of your heritage. Like even for you, I'm sure now you think about it, like learning
oh man, I wish I could
Filipino
speak
would have been,
Filipino.
yeah. That bilingual thing is a trait that speaking the language makes you understand your culture much more.
Yeah, I speak more Japanese than I do speak Filipino. That's
Yeah,
so strange.
yeah,
But yeah, stuff like that, man. It's mind blowing.
yeah, yeah.
On my dad's side, my grandma, I think she had like 9 siblings. I don't remember
Wow,
exactly
that's
how
a big
many. How
family.
many? There's a lot of them, but she was one of the older ones, and she said they were so poor they shared one boiled egg, and that would be their meal. One boiled
Old
egg
school, bro.
for nine siblings,
Dude,
bro.
that generation of people, the people that they're probably like their 90s right now, over 100 years old. Those people have been through hardship, understand life and death, and starving, bro. They understood what it meant to like be starving, like
Yeah, yeah.
starving.
They're
You know,
literally starving.
because I think even my grandfather, man, when he didn't have enough money to make, he would go fishing. He had to go fishing to feed the family.
Yeah.
I mean, that's to feed your kids. You have to go fishing, but you can't go and like buy food. Buy like McDonald's for all of your kids.
So it's crazy. I'm grateful for this homework assignment I had because I don't think I
Yeah,
ever would have learned any of this
yeah,
things about their past, and I don't think they found it significant enough to share, which
yeah.
is
See, that
sad.
isn't it? Yeah, isn't that funny? Like the fact that you did an assignment, and then you didn't know about this stuff, and then your grandparents don't think it's really interesting, but like they tell you this stuff, your mind is blown. Like
Blown, man.
even my grandmother was in the 1940, was it 1948 tsunami in Hilo
In Hilo,
that
the one that
this
killed a
that
bunch of
this
people.
yeah, that
Damn.
killed a bunch of people. killed a bunch of people in Hilo. My grandma was actually in the tsunami, man. She was in the tsunami.
What?
There's an area called Shinmachi, which was like the Japanese area. There was a bunch of houses and storefronts there. And what she told me was it was at night. I think she saw her father running to the house, my great grandfather, and said, "Oh, get in the house, get in the house. I want to die. We should die together." And she was like, "What are you talking about?" So she looked up and she saw a wave come smashing into like all of these buildings and smashed her house. Well, all of her brothers and sisters, her father, and everyone's in the house. The wave smashed all the buildings and smashed her house. And luckily, like nobody in the family, her immediate family was hurt or died. But she was there when the tsunami smashed that town.
This is the big one.
There was the first one. The first one was pretty big. The second one fully destroyed Hilo town. So there was two big tsunamis.
I know
One of them
there's.
was 61 and one of 48, I
I
think.
think I'm thinking of the 61 one then, because I
Yeah,
know there was
61.
one where it wasn't like a wave. It was more like a rise in sea level. Is the one I'm thinking of. But
Well, the 61 was the famous photo. To get the famous
yeah,
photo, the guy's running.
I think that's it just kind of sea level rise.
Yeah.
I had no idea about the one where there was like a wave.
Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy stuff like that, dude. Your grandparents are, that generation. They experienced that we will never understand. I mean, they experienced life and death stuff, man, like crazy.
Being emotional.
You crying?
Yeah, actually, I just have sweat in my eyes. It's
That's what I figured.
it's
You don't
burning.
seem like you're crying.
No, I'm crying, man. I have emotions. I'm a
Yeah.
person too.
Yeah. A como wina.
Yeah, but yeah, man. That's it's crazy. It's crazy that they experience this,
Yeah.
and it's just a small window. That's
Yeah.
all I know, really.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know
then they
much.
probably have like way more stories or way more things that we don't know about, you
They
know?
do, man. Like
Yeah.
my grandpa, he he actually wasn't in Hawaii for the bombing of Pearl Harbor. He,
Yeah.
he just by chance he was in the Philippines grabbing my grandma to come back to Hawaii during
Yeah.
that time, so he wasn't there. But my
Yeah.
other grandma was there, and um, she just remembers hearing all the planes and the fire and fights and everything.
Yeah.
Like the way they explained it is crazy.
Yeah.
And they also
Yeah.
used my high school as uh, a place for, was that like a hospital place?
Ah, okay. Yeah. Triage or
Yeah,
something, right?
they use it for like more drop dead bodies, use
Yeah.
for the critically wounded and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking lots of history, man.
Yeah. I got one for you, dude. I don't know how legit this is, but this is pretty interesting. So my grandfather on my mom's side, he was a Navy man. He's a rear admiral. He was in the Navy. I don't know how long. He must have been in at least 20 years or something like that. But he was a high-ranking rear admiral. He was in one of the aircraft carriers, and I think honestly, I think he was in one of the aircraft carriers when they dropped it when they tested the atomic bomb in the ocean. There's that footage of like all these ships in the ocean, and they blasted that atomic bomb, and there's like a
It's in
huge explosion.
Micronesia.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, man. I think he was in one of those boats, man. He was in the bottom part. He was actually in the bottom area.
Right, it's in like the safest part there.
Yeah. So, but he eventually did have lung cancer when he passed away. But it was like about 20, almost 15 years ago or something like that. But I think I should verify with my cousin's information. But I think he was actually in the boat, man. He was in the bottom part of the boat, the safest part. And unfortunately, all the people that were on top, they were actually witnessing the nuclear bomb. All those people that or had cancer, they had some sort of form of cancer eventually.
Yeah.
I
I
have
don't
to say,
know.
this is a happy Father's Day episode. This is good stuff, man. If you're hanging with us tonight, man, kampai. Here's a kampai. I keep on whacking my fucking headphones in this thing over here, dude. Kampai, dude.
Kampai.
All right, it was good times. All right,
It
so
was.
happy Father's Day to everyone, and let's see you guys next time. So thank you for joining us. Let's hang out next time, have some beers and kampai.
Yes. Don't worry about it. We're coming. We coming.
Coming for
Later.
you, dude. Laters. Want some candy? We're gonna get high. Hey there, we're gonna get high. What if we smoke this joint and get real high?